Computer virus. It's a malware program, or it's a small executable script language is being used so that it forms as an installation file into your computer, and it starts replicating. And the place where the file is affected, we say that it's infected. And there are some other harmful things happens in your computer is like stealing of hard disk space. So you could have seen like there must be only a less amount of space that is being occupied by your files, but sometimes the files are replicated and it becomes double, so the space is getting reduced. So that's why it's mentioned like stealing hard disk space. And sometimes CPU time is nothing but the computer running time, the time when you start up your machine. It's gonna slow down, it's gonna make it very slow that you can find that it's the virus has been in your computer. And it also sometimes accesses private informations. If you have any photos or any private information stored in your computer, it's gonna make a replications as well as a copy of it. So sometimes they also is a way of stealing informations from you. So, and the next one is the corrupting data. If you have any valuable data in it, it completely gets corrupted, and you would not be able to use it, or you would not able to modify it. And sometimes it happens like some other message displays you can see on your screen that sometimes like a white screen saying that your computer is, yeah, under attack or something like that. It happens in a while. So this is what virus is all about: a self replication program that enters in your computer and it destroys your files. So the next we are going to see about antivirus. Antivirus. Antivirus is software that detects and removes the virus. So if we take an antivirus real time, it always has the property to update on its own, update the virus informations on its own, and then it process to have a real time monitoring so that it will protect your computer device as well as all the informations that you stored in your computer. And sometimes if the software is not able to remove the virus, it's neutralized. Means all the files are being made as safeguard. So you would not have any issues. So once if it is neutralized, it seems like all the files are being kept in a quantum. Means they take care of the files where the files can be used, but it is affected. But the antivirus has made that clear and it's ready to use. And also sometimes the files which are infected programs are also killed. And so there are some other common type of viruses that we see in our day-to-day life. Some of them are boot sectors, file virus, macro virus, Trojan horse, and worms. Now let us see the difference between the all the types of virus and their characteristics. So first one is the boot sector virus. When we say boot is responsible where the file while the computer's just turned on, it's the boot is responsible to make the operating system to run or to make an initial step to make your computer to run. So if the boot sector said like it's corrupted or it's been attacked by virus, we see that the system is enormously behaving not like a normal way. Like sometimes it slow downs, sometimes it's take enormously very long time to start up. So it creates some bad sectors into your computer where it slow downs and also creates a multiple copies of it. File virus. File virus is a type of attack which focusedly done to these executable files, where a small softwares or any executable file stored in your computer is the one it first affects, and it also replaces the original file with some special codings in it so that it gets so that your computer gets affected. So once when you click on that by mistake, it's gonna crash your physical memory. That's your it's gonna crash your memory, and it's gonna run very slow, and it's a easy way of spreading the virus in your computer. So this is what the file virus does. It just attacks the executable file so that we as a user by mistake we click on it and we make a replications more and more. And next is the macrovirus. The macrovirus is the one which affects especially the MS Word and MS Office files, where you can see like in real time when we see a Word or an Excel file, it has a duplication, a same file name, but will be having a copy of it, means like the macro virus is affected to that particular file. So it is infected to that particular file. It damages all the contents in the documents, and even it doesn't allow you to edit or save the document. It does all unwanted things on its own, that so that it doesn't allow you to do any work. Trojan Horse. It generally you can see that in your gaming portals or your gaming CDs and in your Excel spreadsheets. So what happens is like it actually enters into the program, the main program, and it completely destroys. So that it makes like a form of harmful infections to your device as well as to your all your datas in it, and it creates a bad sectors to destroy all the files and to make your system hang so that it becomes slow. Worms. Worm is a program that is capable of replicating itself within the computer network. So it doesn't require a host or a self-programming way. So it only travels from one computer to another, or it's done mainly through networking or through email. So assume like you have more computers connected to a network. If one computer gets affected to worm, all other computers are gonna pass through only using network. So these are some of the basic virus contents and the uses of antivirus we have saw, and how the virus behaves when it enters into your computer.